You're probably wondering what a missionary professor is. Well, that's a good question. A missionary professor is somebody, number one, that's trained to be a professor. So I have that covered. I teach at a nationally accredited school, online primarily now, but I was in the classroom for quite a few years. And I also have a Master's of Divinity from a regionally accredited school. And really my calling in life is to teach. And so that covers the professor part. But what about the missionary part? That's kind of different, isn't it? Well, the missionary part is covered really in two ways. Number one, well, maybe even three ways. Number one, it's covered by the idea that as Christians, we're all called to be missionaries. Jesus gave us the Great Commission, and we know from Acts chapter 1 or from Matthew chapter 28 that we're supposed to go out and locally in the surrounding area and then far abroad to share the gospel with people, to teach them what Jesus taught, and to baptize them. We know that. That's our missionary calling. But I'm also a missionary professor because of the way I support myself, which is just like a missionary. So I have to get in front of churches to share to share the vision of the ministry, and then to ask for support. I have to ask for support in all the usual ways that missionaries ask for support. That's kind of where our crowdfunding idea comes from. Our professors will be crowdfunded, or they will be supported like missionaries. And the third aspect of being a missionary professor is that my work is as a mission to the students here locally, but it will also be as a mission to students abroad. So in the summertime, when we're out of class, I, and Lord willing, with other students, will be going to places like Haiti, Dominican Republic, South America. We have Colombia on our radar right now, maybe even to some of the tribes that are hard to reach in Alaska and Canada and places like that. And we'll be sharing with pastors who don't have the access to training, maybe they don't have access to electricity or to modern things. We're going to get out to them, give them some pastoral training, and we're also going to give them some of them the ability to read, because you'd be surprised how many people are preaching the gospel based only on what they've memorized. God bless them. We want to help them go further and deeper, learn to read, and then be able to teach others to do the same so they can read the Bible. God bless you, and I hope that you choose to support your missionary professor.